Hi everyone, welcome back to my next quote of the day. Today is a wonderful quote, and it's from a man named Mandino. I don't know who that is or anything about that person. He's wise though, and the topic is compassion. Here's the quote. Beginning today, treat everyone you meet as if they were going to be dead by midnight. Extend them all the care, kindness, and understanding you can muster. Your life will never be the same again. And imagine that. Imagine if every person you met today, you looked at them and said, man, this guy he's going to die tonight. How kind would you be to him? How gentle and loving and generous would you be? Those are all synonyms for compassionate. So you would have compassion on this person. You would, I hope, that you would try to put yourself in their place. How would I feel if I knew I were going to die tonight? And then you would try, I hope, I'm sure most of us would, we would try to treat them with this love that that situation expected and demanded and just welled up in our heart. I'm going to treat this person with love and kindness. And so what if we tried to do that to everyone we meet today? Think about what the world would be like if each one of us, just this very day, would meet people and treat them like that. Instead, we just ignore them, or we're angry at them, or we judge them, or they're just nothing to us at all. And yet, everyone we meet could be dead by the end of the day. That's just the way life works. We don't know how life is going to flow. You could be gone in a moment's notice. And so it's so important that we treat everyone with this kind of love and compassion. In the spiritual path I follow, one of the things they strongly recommend and encourage for people to do if they want to grow and become more full, mature spiritual people, it's suggested that every morning you look at the day ahead of you and make a commitment to be loving and kind to all the people you're going to meet that day. And at the end of each day, they really strongly recommend, they don't order, but they recommend that if you will stop and consider your day and ponder how you did during the day, and you'll think and ask yourself, was I loving and kind towards all? Though that little phrase, was I loving and kind towards all, has become the guiding light of my life. That's what I tried to do more than anything else in life. And it's changed me. It didn't happen overnight. And I like that in this quote he says, beginning today. It's a beginning point. And in the beginning, I wasn't very good at it. And I suspect you won't be very good at it. It becomes difficult and hard to be loving and generous and kind to everyone as if they were going to die that night. That's not an easy thing to do. It'll be hard. It'll be long decades before you can find real success in becoming that way. But if you'll just start beginning today with trying to meet one person, seeing one person, looking them in the eye, treating them with generosity and kindness, and then acting as if they were going to die that day. And you'll be astonished how that will change you. You know, something I've done with my life is I got the distinct impression early on in my spiritual journey that I was responsible. I had an obligation to everyone else that I ever met. And I got the idea in my head that every person that the universe put in front of me, I had an obligation to make their life better. And it's very similar to this quote from Mandino that beginning today, everyone you meet, act as if they're going to die that night. I have a duty, a responsibility, a love dictate that I treat every person as if I might be the last one they ever see. They will go to their grave, to the afterlife, with me as an example of life. And what kind of example do I want to leave them with? And so I have endeavored to take responsibility for the well-being of all that I meet. all that are actually physically in front of me. Now, I know I can't be responsible for them. They alone are responsible for them and their well-being. I know that. But I can contribute my part. What they do with my part is up to them. So what do you think of that idea? Is that ridiculous? Is it impossibly high standards to live by? Leave a comment below, start a conversation. And I love to have a conversation. I'm hoping just to get the conversation started. These are ideas to bounce around, to play with, to do with what you can. They may not apply to you at all, but leave a comment down below. And all of you others, all of us on this channel, please respond, and maybe together we'll grow all together in ways that we could never grow by ourselves. Okay, if you got anything out of this channel, I hope you'll tell your friends on their social media, and that together we'll grow and become a loving, compassionate community, changing each other's lives. And we'll talk to you tomorrow on the next quote of the day. Bye now.